In this video, we're going to give you a few tips if you want to buy a rental property. To start off with, we're going to give you some tips regarding any fines you can get for not following these particular regulations. The first one is smoke alarms. You've got two options. You can get battery powered smoke alarms or you can get mains power supplied smoke alarms. The main area you've got to have these smoke alarms in is any hallways. Now, the second type of alarm you need to fit in your property is a carbon monoxide alarm. This has to be put in any areas where there's a boiler or a cooker, and this will tell you if there's any kind of gas leak, anything potentially dangerous for the tenant. Now, following off the carbon monoxide alarms, you have to get gas safety inspections done on a yearly basis. These can cost you roughly between 60 to 120 pounds. The second certificate you need is an EICR, which is basically a report done by a qualified electrician who does a visual inspection on all the appliances, the plug points, the light sockets. The cost for this to get done would cost you around 120 pounds to 220 pounds. Okay, so this next one is not as common. It's called selective licensing, and a lot of council areas are actually implementing this. The main reason is to bring up the standards of rental properties in the private rental sector. This could be like a lot of rogue landlords just skimping out on costs, not really doing repairs. These can cost you quite a lot of money, and they can cost you around even £1,150. These last around 5 years. Keep this in mind when you're factoring in your profits. Now, this next tip will seem pretty obvious. So this is changing locks. As soon as you buy the property, I would advise you probably change the lock itself. Make sure you have a key for like an estate agent, if you have an estate agent, for yourself, obviously, and at least cut out one key for the tenant. Okay, so this next one is not necessary, but it's highly advised, which is to stay in the property and sleep over. The reason why I suggest this is because it shows you the specific related problems to every property. This could be a leak, it could be a low water pressure from the boiler, the hot water doesn't work, one of the electrical points don't work, bulbs need to be changed. Another point is issues with neighbours. There could be potential issues with that property related to your next door neighbour. This could be a boundary wall, it could be a tree needs to be cut down, it could be that you're renovating in times that they need peace and quiet. For example, you can't renovate on a Sunday. Every council is slightly different, so you got to look at what the council says. So you shouldn't be making noise in days and times that is not permitted by the council. I've heard of many issues also of if you don't dispose of your rubbish and it attracts rats, neighbours can have issues with it. My suggestion, if you're going to communicate with the neighbours, is don't be passive aggressive. Try and be understanding and listen to what they have to say about it, and they'll be more receptive to what you're going to say. Moving on to cleaning the property before you let it out. If you're going to rent out a property, obviously it has to be clean. Some tenants will actually request you to get a professional clean done. Now, this will cost you up to £250 roughly from my experience. And personally, what I do, if they don't request one, then I would get my family to help me out. And here are a few clips of my family doing just that.
Look at this Sunday market.
Check the dirty.
Any more freebies? Huh? Bubble wrap stuff.
What's your rum?
Cheers.
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 I had the house for 1 week and I'm really getting robbed. That's a shed.
I want this wallpaper.
No,
The stairs are really broad.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we just cleaned up the whole house. Managed to get everything in there. It's crazy. A quick look.
So to finish off the video, I wanted to ask you if you have any of your experiences, share it in the comments section below. Other than that, I'll appreciate if you can like and subscribe to this channel, and thanks for watching.